Live we are. I'm Yoda today. Live we are. Coffee CNC.
Um, I'm having tea today.
Welcome to the club. I'm tea.
Um,
Um, yeah, I've kind of gone back on just tea for the most part.
really? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's time to get serious about not being a glutton. Um,
We're just going to do this today.
okay, okay, it's fine. It's fine.
Yes.
Eddie.
Have you been doing this since 4 a.m.?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's the Claudia and Eddie show.
Sorry for all the mic noise.
No, we're doing our own ASMR today. It's great. It's
Oh my gosh.
great.
It's February 1st.
I can't believe it. I really, honestly, I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. There's something soothing for my brain that February 1st is on a Monday for some reason.
Well,
It's
yeah,
like,
it's gonna
oh,
line up. It's gonna line up beautifully.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna line up very nicely this month. I get that. I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. We're not OCD at all. Nope.
Oh my God.
Not at all.
He just jumped into the laundry basket, everyone.
Oh.
You're
Oh, good. Good. Maybe he'll fold them for you.
Everybody's gonna watch me dose my cat today with Benadryl.
Well,
That's what we're doing.
gotta do what you gotta do. Good morning, Christopher Oss. Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to CNC and Coffee. We didn't do it
Welcome.
proper. Claudia's getting ready to go on safari, and I have.
Apparently.
I am now just a floating head.
You
there
do
we go.
totally.
It does, yeah, yeah.
Hey.
Yep. Didn't really think about my background when I dressed today.
My hair is a disaster. I can't do it's just
You call that a disaster? Like
Yes.
that's crazy. Because you've seen my hair.
oh my God.
It's gonna be one of those shows.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I was
Good-
saying oh go ahead. No, I was just
I was gonna
saying
say, start with good news or
yesterday-
bad news.
yesterday I was just saying for the next pandemic I need to pod with a hairdresser, a chiropractor, a masseuse.
When we see the signs coming again, now we'll know.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
need a
hopefully
pool.
the
I need a
next one
grill.
is another 100 years and we won't have to worry about it. But I think perhaps we should leave these notes somewhere, like a time capsule for future generations to find. Okay, when
I
you
started-
see the writing on the wall,
Yeah.
get
I
ready.
started journaling actually just because I've never kept a diary or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I was just like, there's just so much in my brain with everything going on.
Claudia's going to be in a Duran Duran video.
Yes.
Her name is Rio, and she dances on the sun. Good morning, Richard Malmos. Thank you for joining us. So how about that winter storm back east?
I know.
Oh my
I
God!
know.
Hey, back east friends, stay safe. Stay inside. Just stay inside. Well, you should do that
Well, you
anyway.
should.
But this will maybe really put the lid on it. Although we're preaching to the converted, I think.
Yeah. It's really pretty. Like all the
looks
videos
beautiful.
that I'm
seeing all
seeing.
these things, but they're saying it's gonna dump like up to 24 inches.
That is crazy.
Crazy, yeah, yeah. There's a state of emergency in New York and New Jersey,
Yep.
and yeah, it's crazy. But I was reading that it's been sort of blocky the way it's hitting, and it's because they call it a sudden stratospheric warming, and of course our friend climate change. That's why this is happening like that.
Yes.
It's not a normal winter storm. Like there were normal winter storms, of course that's normal, but the pattern of it is what's not normal. So
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you, climate change. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist.
My God. These people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hitting Chicago too, I think I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit Chicago. I guess there's in Tennessee. There's a lot of snow. I mean, it's a little nuts. So stay warm, friends. Stay warm.
Yeah.
Don't go out without your under things. Wear some
Your
mittens.
under things.
Yeah,
The long johns.
yeah, yeah. Long johns. Warming. I had chilies that I've had for 20 years, and they're still good.
I don't know what that is.
Chilies. Oh,
I'm
it's like
thinking
they're
the
like
restaurant.
long johns. No,
Oh,
they're long johns.
I was
Hot
like,
chili.
maybe
I
it's
guess they're
time to
called
throw
hot
it out.
chilies. Hot chilies. But I swear to God, I've had this pair for 20 years. They have seen me through everything. They're the best. They're the best.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I highly recommend hot chilies. Go find them. We don't really need them here because we're at like 60 degrees, I think.
Yeah.
It's not that cold here. Normally I would say that's cold, but after
I know we can't
actually
complain.
having almost 30s,
Yeah.
that felt
Oh,
warm.
hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, you take care of that wild cat. That's why you're dressed like that.
Yes, I'm taming.
You're taming a wild cat.
Yes. He's fine. He's totally fine. But he just ran off with an empty edible container.
Oh, empty. Okay, good.
It's empty.
Oh, too bad because that might have helped you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That could have
Too
been very
bad.
helpful for
Might
you.
have to make a trip down the street in a minute.
Well, come on over.
To my dealer, Chrissy.
Yeah, for nighttime gummies, you name it, I got it. Since we started with more serious news. The other thing, the military coup in Myanmar. That's
Oh my God.
crazy.
I mean, like,
Crazy.
they're the rage right now. Like, everybody's doing it. So,
Well, that's the thing. As you read it, it's following a landslide election. We weren't a landslide, but it was a clear win. And of course, the other side is claiming fraud, and that's what happened. I was like, oh, this sounds familiar. And
Yeah.
this is what could have happened here. So, just being aware, this is why we have to put a stop to things like that.
yeah. I mean, our reputation already. I mean, I don't know if you saw that Axios interview with, I think, the president of Ukraine. I think that's what and he was just like, I mean, the United States is a democracy, doesn't really mean anything anymore.
Right.
Awesome.
Yeah, I did read some quotes about that. Yeah, that all the leaders are like, really, we were holding you up as a beacon. No more. But hopefully we're going to shift back to
Well,
democracy.
America got a little too big for its britches.
I guess that's how we can put it.
We're a highfalutin bunch.
That's right. That's right. All right, so on to ridiculous news.
Okay.
Okay, not ridiculous. This is actually kind of sad. The tallest. Oh, Joey, when Italy's laughing at you, you know you're in trouble. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. Good point. The tallest dog in the world, Freddie the Great Dane, has passed away. I know you've been waiting to hear about this.
How old was he? Like 5 or 6?
Probably. I actually didn't notice that part.
Well, the big dogs, they don't last too long.
And he
How
was
tall
the
is he?
tallest, so he was probably 2. He was like this tall.
That's me.
I saw pictures. Yeah, but you're not a dog.
On all fours. Yeah.
You are not a standing dog. And then a 12-year-old in Kentucky broke the Guinness Book of World Records for building Lego.
Ah.
He built a Star Wars Lego set in under 2 minutes. And all I could think is it would take me 2 minutes to separate all the little pieces.
To open the box.
To unfold the instructions and figure out where I'm starting. And this little asshole put it together in under 2 minutes. Yes, Joey, all the dogs are tallest in the world to me. Except that's why I get little dogs, okay? That's why I have little dogs. Makes me feel like a giant.
How is little Joey?
Oh, he's good.
And Falcor.
They're
And
just
Falcor.
sleeping. They're sleeping. They
No.
wake up and they have a little energy burst and then they go right back to sleep for
It's like me.
Unless they hear a crinkle of a bag.
Well, snacks.
Well, that's what they think. Yeah. And then they come running. And then a snowy owl. Those beautiful snowy owls returned to Central Park. The last time a snowy owl was seen in Central Park was 1890.
Whoa.
And this
That's
was
a
like 3
sign.
days ago. Yeah. I don't
That's
know
a
what
good
the sign
sign.
is, though.
It's a
Is
good
it
sign. Yeah, owls are good omens. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Whew. Yeah. So that's cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
And then a chimpanzee in Australia broke out of his enclosure and then went back
Again,
on his
he
own.
went back. He's
back.
like, I can't handle it, guys. Take me back.
Yeah.
He's like somebody who's been incarcerated for years.
The
They
world
can't-
is restless. It's restless. But he went back. He's like, I can't
Oh,
get my
God.
own food. I can't.
No.
How am I supposed to? Yeah.
That's what I tell Eddie every time he tries to like run out the door when I'm leaving or something. I'm like, what are you gonna do out there? You have no skills. I've taught you nothing.
Well, I guess you better get some live birds and mice in your apartment.
He would be super stoked about that for sure.
Totally. So would Joey. Joey's a little hunter. He hasn't caught anything yet, thank God.
Oh my gosh, here's something.
Yeah.
David Lynch thought about stopping his daily weather reports. We've talked about his weather reports from time to time, but fan reaction made him change his mind. Thank God. Because for a second, I read it and I was like, no.
So he just thought about it. It's
He just
nice
thought
though
about it. And
that
he
we know.
announced it. And then he announced that he had thought about it.
It's like my marriage and like a college kid. Joey and Chris commenting. Yeah, well, you go back. Like, oh, I don't know, college kid. What is that in reference to, Joey? Now I've lost my thread. I can't remember. I'm like a dog, a little small dog. My brain only retains things for 2 minutes.
Leaving, the chimp leaving.
Yeah. Oh, and coming back home.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like your marriage, Chris. And like mine. It was like mine too. Oh, David Lynch. That was about David Lynch.
Oh, got it.
But yeah, I love that that we just know he was thinking about it. Like who has that kind of power that you can go, I was thinking about doing this, and everybody's like, no, and then you're like, okay, that's cool. I just was letting you know my
magic.
thoughts.
That's his magic.
And I can't cut it like the Chino.
I don't know what that means. Like Cheeto from West Side Story?
That's what I went to immediately.
Oh.
Of course. I keep thinking about. I think it's time to watch West Side Story again. I keep thinking about it.
So good. Well, I guess there's a documentary about Rita Moreno that just premiered at Sundance yesterday.
Oh.
Well, it's, Sundance is all virtual right now, but I saw a bunch of people posting about it. So I am excited about that.
Have we heard about? Now I know that In the Heights is definitely supposed to come out this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Have we heard about the West Side Story movie? I have not heard if that's coming out.
I haven't heard anything about that.
I'll bet he's going to hold it till Christmas
Probably.
because it's such an uplifting Christmas story. It's a great Christmas story, I think.
Have I told you this? I think I've told you this. I'm sure I've told you this several times over the years, but I used to work, and when I worked at Houston's in Pasadena, there was a guy in the kitchen. His name was Chino, and he didn't speak any English. But from time to time, I would go and do that scene, and it'd be like, how many bullets are in here, Chino? Enough for you? And he'd just be like,
No idea.
no idea.
No idea. I can't even count the amount of times I've used that for anything. Like, if anybody says how many are left, that's it.
I know.
That's it. Then I have to
Enough
go
for
on
you?
my entire West Side Story bit. It's got to be that.
Yeah. Yep,
And still have one left for me.
Yes. There's a place for
I just used it in a text thread just recently.
I use it a lot. Somewhere, a place.
Tonight.
Oh, so good. Yeah.
Oh, Marnie Nixon.
She was great in everything.
She was so good.
Literally everything.
What does she look like?
No idea.
Poor thing. Honestly, not my favorite voice though. Like I would have picked some a less shrill voice.
And also, why use it for so many?
For everybody.
You know, like
There were
use
so many
different.
singers.
There's so many singers. Use it.
There were all those people on Broadway, for instance.
What? This is sad. Tony Bennett announced that he has Alzheimer's.
Oh no, that is sad.
Yeah.
That's awful. Oh,
I mean,
poor guy.
yeah, they sent out a video today,
Oh,
talking about it. And I know he's in his 90s, but it's,
I know, but he's been hanging in there and still performing.
Yeah, and it's a shitty disease,
It
know,
is. Oh, that is horrible. Poor Tony Bennett. That's
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's remarkable. I mean, he's been performing. I saw him. I mean, it's probably been almost whenever he was at the Bowl, like 10 years ago or something.
Yeah.
And he was in his 80s then, and fantastic.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
crazy.
And I guess I saw him after that too.
Yeah, and I've seen him perform with Gaga on some stuff, and it's just, to also be able to reinvent yourself and still be relevant in your 90s like that.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, Betty White. She's
Yeah.
such a prime example of that, keeping that. And that's my biggest fear, is like to not be able to be like Betty White and Tony Bennett
Yeah.
in my old age. Like that is a goal, that for sure. That's definitely a goal. I
Yeah.
just watched, I know I said it on our thread, but I only just got around to watching the Linda Ronstadt documentary on the HBO one.
Oh,
The Sound of My Voice.
Yeah.
Just watched that yesterday. You know why? I was procrastinating. I knew how it would affect me. Because her, Linda Ronstadt, Julie Andrews, two of my vocal idols. And
Yeah.
both of them losing their voice. And
yeah.
So I should probably find some new idols that don't lose their voices, because this is not a good path for me.
Yeah, I mean, I think about that often, especially like, even if you, I don't know. Yeah, especially with Linda Ronstadt or whatever, just a few of the interviews are just so heartbreaking to me, because she can't, like, she can't even like get anything to work to put a sound out,
Yeah, I mean, she does sing a little bit in the end there, but it's,
Yeah.
she's she's singing notes. She's not singing. And,
Yeah.
she's trying to explain that, because they're asking her like, well, I thought you said you couldn't sing. And she's like, this isn't singing.
Yeah.
And I get that. I totally get that. Like,
Yeah.
if you're a singer,
If it's
you
your
know what
thing.
you can do.
Yeah.
And just singing notes is not, it's not singing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was so tragic. So yes, of course, I had my ugly cry by
Oh,
the
yeah.
end of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
From the get-go. Ugh.
it's just horrible.
Yeah.
But she gave us a huge body of amazing work. I mean, that is really the takeaway when you go through this documentary, is that you forget how much work, the body of work she had. I mean, from the rock and roll, the folk, to Pirates of Penzance.
Yeah. Oh my
Which
God.
was, a shitty movie, but she sounded
We
amazing.
watched it all the time, though.
Yeah. Rex Smith, right?
Yeah, I mean, between our collaborations with Dolly and
Dolly and
Emmylou, and then Eagles, whether you like them or not. I mean, like, she just brought in, like, she did a lot. She did a lot.
Yeah. So, and she's still with us to share her wisdom and all that, and legacy. But it is tragic. My heart breaks for her. But again, got to go back to, she has this huge body of work that we can go back to, and
Yeah.
it's sort of like Bowie.
Yeah.
He is not with us anymore, but the body of work is sort of that comfort of like, look what he left us. It's amazing.
Yeah.
So this great uplifting Monday morning show. Glad you guys are all joining us for it. But it's where we are. Again, this is always where we are.
Day to day.
Day to day.
Super Bowl's this weekend.
There you go. Something to look forward to if you're a Super Bowl fan or a football fan, or
Specifically just a Super Bowl fan.
just a Super Bowl fan.
Well, and this is a cool thing. I think we already talked about this, but Amanda Gorman's going to be performing her poetry, and she's the first poet to perform at a Super Bowl, which is Great. Yep. Go Chiefs, Richard. Totally going for the Chiefs
That's right. Go Chiefs.
because Tom Brady can suck it.
Because Tom Brady can suck it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Chiefs.
Yeah, everybody's on for the Chiefs. Yeah, me too. um, so yeah, that is something to look forward to. Yeah, it
The
gives me,
Weeknd is performing. Miley Cyrus is performing.
that should be fun.
Yeah. I don't know I don't know how they're going to do it. I mean,
I
they're
mean,
going to
like
be,
they're doing everything else. You know,
is it
camera
going to
crew
be,
and artists.
I wonder if anything's going to be pre-taped or something or slid in like Miley's or something.
Well, it's kind
I
of
think
always pre-taped,
um,
except the dancing. So we'll see. So
Right.
that's something to look forward to. I have a whole week to plan what my snacks are going to be that day.
oh, I'm making queso 100%.
Oh yeah, well I'm making the vegan queso. Good morning, Jake
Oh,
Hogan.
that's
Thank you for
good
joining.
morning.
Yeah, I'm making the vegan nacho. I'll give you some if you'd like.
No, it's okay.
You want the real
I'm
deal?
doing it Texas style. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Do the real thing. Why not?
I'm like, you're cute. I'll probably make some okra. I'm probably gonna fry up some okra.
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna kind of save that sort of stuff for what is it? The 16th is Fat Tuesday. That's coming up too.
Oh.
I love to do my Mardi Gras feast.
Is that in February? Isn't it usually in January? Am I crazy?
No, it's February.
Oh, I have no idea when holidays are celebrated anymore.
It's usually February. I
4th
believe
of
it's the
July
16th.
happens on Thursday today. This week.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, our guest this Friday night for CNC and Conversation is the great Elvez, Robert Lopez. I can't even, I don't even want to just say Elvez anymore because Robert has reinvented himself so many times.
Yeah.
He has so many different personas that he performs as now. It's pretty great. So Robert Lopez will be our guest this Friday. So please tune in for that.
He's
7
always
o'clock.
very interesting.
Oh yeah, he'll be entertaining
Yeah.
for sure. I don't doubt that. And if you missed last Friday, we had Felix Pyre. He is actor and puppeteer. That was a lot of fun. Week before that, or 2 weeks before that, was Sandy and Jay Johnson. Go to our YouTube page, subscribe if you haven't already, and you'll see the video. We have a big body of work now.
And I keep forgetting about this. And to our 1,000th subscriber, we will send you a little swag bag.
Yeah. I mean,
Might be this hat, and then
could be
that
the cat
painting.
Maybe
You
Eddie.
might get Eddie.
You might get Eddie.
Depending on the day, you might
Some sleep gummies.
like a half-eaten bag of edibles.
Yep. There you go. It'll be worth it. We'll make it worth it.
Yeah, fine. We'll get you a brand new bag of edibles.
Fine. Claudia, any Rotel queso? Are you into the Rotel queso?
No.
No. Oh.
Ooh, and Richard's having Kansas City barbecue.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great idea. I don't know how I can make that vegan, but
Well, you just need the sauce, right? You
yeah,
can make
I
the
guess
sauce
so.
without any like Worcestershire or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be gross, though.
Great. There are vegan Worcestershires. All right, the Worcestershires.
Yes. Yes, there are.
All right, everybody, thank you for joining us. Join us Friday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And again, we'll be back next Monday, whether you like it or not.
Whether I like it or not.
You haven't missed another one yet.
No. It's time. It's time.
Oh no. All right, have a great week, everyone. We'll see you soon. And kiss right.